Hello chess lovers, Suren here, and in this video I want to share with you another fantastic game played by the 4th world chess champion Alexander Alekhine. Alekhine is on the black side and his opponent is Argentinian chess player Leopoldo Carranza. The game was played in 1926 in Buenos Aires. But before starting our game, first want to sharpen your tactical skills. Please take a look at this position and try to find the winning line for white. It's white to move and I will wait for your answer in the comment section. Back to our main board, and now without further ado, let's get started with our fascinating game and see what happened on the board. Carranza opened up with e4 and Alekhine responded with e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5. We have the Ruy Lopez a6, Morphy defense, bishop a4, knight f6, white castles kingside, d6, d4, bishop d7 and rook e1. Not the most popular continuation. According to modern theory, capturing on c6 with a bishop and then playing rook e1 is considered to be a better continuation. At least 2 times Mikhail Tal played with this line, and then white will develop his knight by playing knight c3, but in our game after bishop d7 we have rook e1 straight away. And in here, Alekhine first played b5 and after bishop b3 captured on d4. Actually, by playing rook e1, white allowed black to equalize the game without much effort. In here we have the exchange of knights on d4. And the thing is that now white can't even capture on d4 because of this c5 move followed by c4, and white is losing his bishop. After e takes d4 we have e5. White decided to make use of the fact that Alekhine's king is still stuck in the center of the board and wants to organize a quick attack. D takes e5 by Alekhine, rook takes e5 check, bishop e7 and queen e1. With this move, white is intensifying the pressure on e7, not allowing black to castle kingside. Now comes c5, but as a compensation, black has an extra pawn, and now I will try to make use of that fact. Right now the threat is c4, bishop d2. White is not even paying attention to this c4 threat. White wants to play bishop a5, lure away the queen from d8 and capture on e7. That's why Alekhine played a5, occupied the a5 square himself. But according to the engine, king f8 is stronger. If bishop a5, then queen e8. Later, black can play bishop c6 and then can break the pin by moving away his queen. But in our game after bishop d2, we have a5. Now comes a4. In return, we have c4 and mistake by Carranza, a takes b5. He's sacrificing his bishop, but it turns out that Carranza didn't calculate up to the end. Instead of playing a takes b5, it was better simply to move back the bishop on a2. The position is equal. If knight g4, then rook e4. If bishop f5, then rook f4. If bishop e6, then a takes b5, no problem at all for white, but in our game after c4 we have a takes b5 and Alekhine simply munched the bishop on b3. Bishop takes a5, and as we have reached the critical position, please pause the video and try to find black's next move. Ready? Now look, with his last move, white wants to kick away black queen and capture on e7. And it was in here that Alekhine made a move which blew apart white's ideas. Believe it or not, but he captured on c2 and sacrificed his queen. A spectacular move with which black wants to exploit the vulnerability of the first rank. By the way, I have to tell you that instead of the spectacular b takes c2, even the simple rook takes a5 is winning. If rook takes a5, then black can castle kingside. And if you capture on e7, then b takes c2 is coming, and if knight a3, then queen takes e7. Black is winning. But in our game after bishop takes a5, we have b takes c2, which is a more precise and sound continuation. White accepted the queen sacrifice and we have rook takes a1. Another rook together with the c-pawn will finish up white. White made the last desperate move, captured on e7, but after king takes d8, Leopoldo Carranza resigned. Right now the threat is c takes b1, and it's difficult to find a good continuation for white. If you play knight d2, then this time simply c1 queen is coming, or you can even capture on e1. c1 is coming and black's position is totally winning. That's why after the simple king takes d8 move, we have a resignation. A beautiful and instructive game by Alekhine, which I hope that you enjoyed greatly. Thanks for watching. In the end, here are more suggestions for you. Feel free to check them out as well. I will see you in my next video. Take care.